Assalamu alaikum. It gives me an immense pleasure to introduce you to Miss Anam Babar, who happens to be one of the finest officers from our batch. She is topper, the TSS 2019 topper from KPK, and overall she secured 8th position in TSS 2019. The reason why I consider her an authority on interview questions is because of the fact she secured an impressive score of 225 out of 300 in her final TSS interview. So, welcome, Ms. Anna Babar. Thank you very much that you spared some time for us.
Thank you so much for inviting me and for the kind words.
Thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am, what do you think are the key areas to focus while preparing for CSS or PMS interview?
I will talk about while you are giving the interview, what are the things you should focus on. So, the first thing for me is, of course, the knowledge component. If you are thoroughly prepared, you will certainly feel better about the interview and better about yourself. Secondly, I would say logic. Try to be logical and try to analyze things from a critical perspective. Even if you don't know something, if you have an approach and answer based on logic, you can't really go wrong there. Thirdly, I would say your communication skills. If you can communicate your point with clarity, with confidence, sometimes assertively as well, that is in itself a quality. Then I would say positivity. Having a positive outlook, trying to find solutions to things, not have a very complaining approach. I think that is also something that you should focus on. Overall, if you come across as a logical, uh, critically sound person, I think that is something that will go in your favor.
All right, ma'am. अच्छा मैम, CSS में रिटन पार्ट की तैयारी के दौरान हम ऑप्शनल्स तैयार करते हैं और इंटरव्यू की प्रिपरेशन के बारे में भी कहा जाता है कि इसमें ऑप्शनल्स को तैयार करना एक बड़ा अहम मरहला होता है. So, is there any difference between the preparation strategies for optionals in terms of written part and in terms of interview?
सर आई थिंक द ओनली डिफरेंस इज कि आप अब टाइम कम लगाते हैं ऑप्शनल्स पे बिकॉज आप उतना थॉरोली नहीं करते हैं. आपको टोकन क्वेश्चंस आएंगे मोस्टली, या फिर आपको आएगा एनालिसिस. एनालिसिस के लिए आपको ऑलरेडी इतनी इनफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग होती है कि आपको थॉरोली रिवाइज नहीं करना पड़ता है. तो बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स एक दफ़ा गो ओवर कर लें, अगर कोई क्रोनोलॉजी है वो ओवर कर लें, गो ओवर कर लें. मेरा नहीं ख्याल कि मैंने इतना टाइम स्पेंड किया था ऑप्शनल्स पे बिकॉज यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर सो मेनी करंट इश्यूज एज वेल.
ठीक हो गया. अच्छा, इसी से टोकन क्वेश्चन की बात चल निकली है. एस्पायरेंट्स बहुत परेशान हो जाते हैं अगर वो कुछ टोकन क्वेश्चंस को रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर पाते. समटाइम्स देयर इज अ बम्बार्डमेंट ऑफ टोकन क्वेश्चंस इन द इंटरव्यू और आपके 4 से 5 टोकन क्वेश्चंस ड्रॉप हो जाएं तो कैंडिडेट्स कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा नर्वस हो जाते हैं. तो मैं पूछना चाहूँगा कि टोकन क्वेश्चंस को ड्रॉप करना के बारे में आपके क्या ख्यालात हैं और आपने कितने टोकन क्वेश्चंस ड्रॉप किए थे?
सर जो ड्रॉप किए थे मैंने, दोज वर ओनली, दैट्स ओनली वन और टू आई थिंक. बट ड्रॉपिंग टोकन क्वेश्चंस इज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. ऑब्वियसली जो पैनल आपके सामने बैठा होता है, दोज आर वेरी एक्सपीरियंस्ड पीपल. So sometimes they can bombard you with token questions just to check whether your confidence is shaken or not. In that case, even if you make a mistake, be confident. Everybody makes mistakes. See, we are human beings and we don't know everything. So it's okay if you drop questions. Just don't feel bad about it. Don't get apologetic or nervous about it. And just say politely, you have to know the way how to divert or decline a question. For example, you can say that I cannot recall it at the moment, or you can say that with this description or with this scenario, I cannot really come up with an answer right now. That shows that you know what it is. Just at this moment, you're unable to recall it, which is, of course, humanly possible and acceptable.
वेरी एप्ट आंसर. अच्छा, अब मेरा अगला सवाल ये है कि मैम उस साल में जिसमें CSS 2019 के बारे में मुझे याद है कि ये ऐसा साल था जिसमें इंटरव्यू स्कोर की एवरेज करीबन 125 के अराउंड रही. ज़्यादातर लोगों किसी के 115, 125, 135 इसी रेंज में मेजॉरिटी ऑफ कैंडिडेट्स फॉल किए. So what was your success strategy for interview that you managed to score an impressive score of 225? आपकी strategy क्या थी या आपका interview experience क्या था? वो हमारे साथ please share करें.
सर उसमें मेरा कोई बहुत कमाल नहीं है, but there were some things working in my favor. One was the fact that uh, before this interview, I was already working. I was in the academia, so I had that confidence and that communication skills that come with teaching. And secondly, I was also working on the editorial team of a journal. So my reading was very extensive. I was reading so many articles and editing them or rejecting them and accepting them. So basically, my reading was very vast. So I was able to give a more big picture perspective or analysis for the answers. And thirdly, I also had a very multi disciplinary approach because I had a degree in MPhil and MPhil in IR and MPhil in English. And then I had 7 years of work experience. So I would say these are things that worked in my favor. But even if you're a young aspirant, what you can do is keep your reading a little broad as possible. Try to, and whatever you read, try to develop your own analysis about it. Don't absorb like a sponge. Try to analyze things and question them and connect them.
All right, ma'am. This was all about interview. Thank you very much, ma'am, once again for taking out your precious time for this endeavor. We look forward to having more such interactions with you in future. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. It was my pleasure being here and guiding your aspirants.
Thank you.